In this video, I'm going to be reviewing CARPE products, and I will be explaining my experience working with the customer service as I purchase these products and why I would ultimately not recommend working with this company and doing a deal with them. And if you do decide to purchase things from this company, be aware of the things that I'm going to be sharing in this video. Okay, the first part is going to be reviewing the products themselves. So we have the underarm deodorant. Actually, antiperspirant is what it says here, but I think about it as a deodorant because you're doing this. Anyways, what I have here is the sandalwood stick. This one smells pretty good. Yeah, it's a good smelling stick. Overall, it comes out as like a lotiony kind of thing, and so it kind of feels a little sticky. It's not like a dry put on, like one of those flat surfaces like a Native or kind of like a standard deodorant. That's just, it's a white flat surface where it just goes on really dry. This is more of like a wet feel, and it does rub in, but there's also times where like it takes a little bit for it to rub in. So it's not like entirely just a clean put on like it has in my experience. Maybe my underarms are a little bit different, but my experience, they are a little bit like takes a little bit for them to rub in. So first off, we have the sandalwood, and the other one that I have here is the fresh powder. This one's really good. This one just smells very clean overall, a very good smell. So decently good underarm lotion, but for the reasons that I'm going to be explaining, I would not do this again. So like decent products, but they're not like out of this world sense. They're not like, man, this is a company that I'm going to jump through hoops to get these products, especially like, because you can't get this at Target or Walmart. Like, you got to be paying for shipping, stuff like that. So I would not do this. I'm not saying like these products are worth the extra shipping and things like that. You kind of have to go out of your way to get these products. And another thing about this product is that it doesn't stay on for that long. If you think like 2-3 days isn't, like, you don't want to be putting it on that often. Like if you're trying to go for like a week, like you put it on week by week. I've worked with deodorants that don't take like, what I'm saying is that the body odor comes back. So if it takes, like, you put it on, then 2 or 3 days later it's coming back. That's my experience been with CARPE. Maybe 4 days, maybe 5 days. Maybe like I put on a little bit more so it prevents it from coming back longer. But I've had other deodorants that have, like, it's been longer than it has been with CARPE. So the length isn't as, like, it's not preventing the body odor from coming back as much as I want it to. So I'm kind of having to use more of it than I'd want to in the time period. So the like body odor blockage or like removing that, I don't know the exact science how that works, but it's not as long as I would want it to be. Next up, we have the CARPE bag. So this is the free mystery gift that I got when I purchased this, and I don't know about you, but like, this doesn't really feel like a male or like a manly bag. Like, I think of girls using this. Maybe that's just my perception, but this isn't really this isn't something that I'm gonna probably be using. Like, probably gonna give this to a girl, maybe my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, not for me. But the thing is that it said mystery gift, so I'm not holding this against them. At the same time, in all the ads that I've seen on like Snapchat, maybe Instagram, but mostly Snapchat, it would show like a fanny pack, an orange fanny pack, as like the mystery gift, and it would kind of like put pixels around it. And then in other videos, like, it would just show you it as a mystery gift. But I never saw one of these as a mystery gift in any of the advertisement videos. So that's just kind of sketchy that they threw this in there instead of what was like advertised as the mystery gift. And it didn't say that it was gonna be it didn't show an image of the fanny pack or anything like that. Like, it was a question mark on the website and stuff like that. I don't know what the other images were in the actual like purchasing website and actual purchasing like email and things like that. I don't know what it showed up, but I know that like all I'm saying is that they showed like the fanny pack as the image, and then I actually got this thing. So I was expecting a fanny pack to be the mystery gift. So I was disappointed when I got this. Not a happy customer about this. So that got the deodorant 6 bag, and then finally we have the scent stick. I haven't used this. It smells good. It's cucumber spa one. I don't think you can choose these. I think because these are like additional, you can't really choose them. Got the scent stick, sweat absorbing face lotion. My face doesn't really sweat that much, so I don't really need this. Maybe you're somebody out there who has a lot of facial sweating. This could be good for you. Again, you can't really choose this when you're ordering. The deal that I did, you can't choose this, but I'm sure, I'm guessing, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that you can choose individual products and buy this stuff individually. I haven't used these, so I can't attest to these. The main thing that I've used is the deodorant. Already reviewed that. It's decent, but again, not gonna go out of my way to buy this product, get it shipped to me, when I could just go to Target and buy some quality deodorant as well. Next part is the customer service experience. So I did my one-time purchase. I was thinking that this was gonna be a one-time purchase to get these. I just wanted one time, that's it. But unfortunately, I was when I did my one-time purchase, I was also buying a subscription, which I did not know about and I was not aware of, and it was not made clear in the advertising or like visibly clear in bold lettering that it was a subscription when I purchased. Maybe I missed it, but anyways, the fault of the matter is going to be explained soon here. So like about a month after I bought my first CARPE purchase to get all this stuff, in the morning I get a text that says your thing has been charged. I'm not going to use words, but I was charged a certain amount of money, and I was like, what the heck, that's weird that this was charged and everything. So then I look into it, and it's CARPE, and it's basically like what happened was that it was a subscription. So I subscribed to get this much, like 4 sticks every 14 days, and I had no idea this was happening. I just thought I was gonna get the 4 sticks for the one time, and then that was just gonna be it. And then if I wanted more, I'd go back and buy more if I wanted to. But yeah, so I got hit. So then I'm like, okay, I don't. So this is the same morning. I emailed them. I found the CARPE email, and I emailed them. I'm like, hey, I do not want this. Please cancel it and give me a refund because I only wanted it to be a one-time purchase. They emailed me back, and they're like, we cannot give you a refund and we cannot cancel the order. And they don't really explain why or anything. And they should absolutely be able to, because the product is shipped out, or probably has not been shipped out, because that's what I mean to say. Product should not be shipped out because I'm emailing the same morning that it's sent. So they're processing it, which means that they should be able to stop it because it's probably still in their warehouse or close to their warehouse, where they should be able to stop it. And also, just good companies should be able to do that in the first place, and be able to work with the customer to make the customer happy. But the bottom line is, I emailed them very soon after it was placed, and I did not know that it was happening. So yeah, it was weird that they weren't able to. So then I emailed them back, and I'm like, how are you not able to? Like, I basically don't understand why they're not able to refund and cancel the order. And they don't answer the question. They don't say like, oh, this in our warehouse is why it's happening, or it's already shipped out, or they don't give any reason. They don't answer my questions at all. Instead, they say a bunch of stuff. I forgot. It's kind of like fluff, maybe like promoting their product, but they don't answer my questions, and they do say that they're able to give me the same amount of money that I purchased, to like the same amount to go towards a new CARPE order. So they're willing to put up the money, like they have the money to give, because they're gonna give me free money towards my next CARPE order. But they so like clearly they're able to give the money, but they're not gonna give me a refund for the products, and they're not gonna cancel my order. So basically what that communicates is that they value their product going out into the world more than taking care of a customer, and they value just somebody having their products, and they have the money for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't put that offer out there if they didn't have the money, or unless they're a stupid company. But I don't think they are. Like, they're smart. They probably have this money, but they're not going to give me a refund for that. So yeah, very just like, why would you do this? Like, this is not a good customer service care team experience. Like, the whole thing is just really weird, and all of this kind of adds up. So first, just a subscription service coming out of nowhere, the ads, the like 56% off, they've ran that for a long time. I guess that should have been a red flag, is how long they've been running the sale. And I don't even know if they plan on stopping the sale. But like, the thing, that's kind of like how they entice you or get you to buy their product, is through these big things, like throwing in these things which I'm probably not going to use. And the bag is different than what was advertised. They didn't promise this bag, so there's that. But like, free mystery gift, they kind of like get you. And then the subscription service came out of nowhere. It was not made clear in the advertising that what I was being offered was a subscription service. So yeah, all these like different things that this company is doing. And then I asked for a refund, and then they're like, we're not going to give you a refund. So like, all these things make it seem very like just sketchy, and like a weird thing that this company is doing to get people to buy their products. And yeah, just weird marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things adding up make it seem like they're not lying, but they're not really like being truthful and clear about what you're gonna do when you're buying products from them. All right, so I'll finish up the story. Basically, I was like, okay, I emailed them, and I was like, I emailed them, they emailed me, I emailed them and asked why they're not able to give me the refund. They emailed me back saying that they didn't answer the questions, but they are willing to give me the same amount of money that I paid towards my next CARPE order. And I was like, shoot, well, I gotta get out of this somehow. So I called my dad, and my dad was like, you can dispute the charge, and you gotta call this place to do that, and things like that. And all of this, so then I ended up disputing the charge and saying, like, I did not intend for this to be a subscription service. I only wanted it to be a one-time service. And then eventually got disputed, and they canceled my order, and they got rid of my subscription very soon after that phone call ended. So yeah, eventually they did give me the refund and everything. And then I'll also be explaining what you should be aware of if you are going to purchase from this company and future companies. Okay, so in Proverbs 6:1, it says, my son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands and pledged for a stranger, you have been entrapped by what you said and snared by the words of your mouth. That is verse 2. And then in verse 4, it says, allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Verse 5, free yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. So basically, what this verse is saying is that if you are trapped in like doing a deal with somebody, like, don't, like, you gotta like get out of it for yourself. Don't be lazy. Don't allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Like, don't rest. Don't wait around for stuff to happen. Like, as soon as possible, get out of this. And that was what I did. I emailed them in the same morning. I had to do all in the same day. Got it refunded, got the order canceled, all within 24 hours, and that was because I acted quickly, and like by God's grace and by some provision from him and others, I was able to get out of the deal and get my money back, my hard-earned money. Like, I don't want that just going anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully you're watching this video, you're thinking about this stuff, you're thinking about this product, you don't want your money just going anywhere. You are like, you don't want just doing this deal with this company. I'll explain the money back guarantee process that is the end of this video. That will be the end of not the end yet, because this part is very important as well, and this is something you should be aware of. If you're thinking about money, you're thinking about buying products from places, it's a very important part of this. Alright, so whole customer service thing was not pleasant at all, but I did get out of it, got my refund, got the order canceled, thanks be to God. Money back guarantee is the next part of this video. So on their website it says 100% money back guarantee, and then if you go on the website, in their shipping and return section, it has the shipping, return, and refund policy. If you read that, it says this. It states, we do not offer refunds on subsequent subscription orders. So that's what I was put in. Unfortunately, was not conscious that I was buying this, but was part of my, what I thought was a one-time order, was a subscription order. So they were not. So in their on the website it says that they do not offer refunds on subsequent subscription orders. So that means if you're on your third subscription order purchase and they send a deodorant stick that is defective, maybe it's different one than what you bought, they do not offer a refund on that, which is super weird that they don't. Like, why would they not do that? If they make a mistake and they make an error and they're not gonna give you a refund, then that's just like, that's what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's just weird to me. And the other part of this, it says, we believe in our product and want to create sweat solutions for everyone, so your purchase of CARPE comes with the first order of CARPE comes with the first order 100% money back guarantee. I think I wrote it all twice, but anyway, it says comes with a first order 100% money back guarantee. And then the following section, the following like bullet point or whatever, it's not like there's multiple sections of this, but you can go on this and look at it yourself. It says this in the whole entire shipping, return, and refund policy section. It also says, try before you buy. Orders are only eligible for the 100% money back guarantee for 14 days after purchase. So if this is the same thing, if this is held without, I don't know what the try before you buy orders, what those entail. I'm assuming, and this is not my word, this is what I'm assuming, that this is what they're meaning by the non-subscription orders. These are the other orders that are just like the one-time purchases. If these are the try before you buy orders, then you can only get your money back after 14 days after purchase. So let's say it's a month into it and it's giving you an allergic reaction, or I don't even know if that's a thing with this. Maybe it should come sooner than that, but maybe it's like, I don't know, you combine the deodorants or whatever. Let's just say something happens after those 14 days, before the 30 days, then like you just can't get your money back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. And you can't get your money back on a subscription, so they're not giving you a refund for that too. So basically, all of these things added up make this company very sketchy, very weird. Products aren't even out of this world. Maybe you're someone that struggles with sweat. I use them for body odor. Other deodorants have been more effective for preventing that. And then CARPE, as I explained, the days that it takes for that for the odor to come back are longer than with CARPE. So all these things added up, not giving me a refund policy being not for subscriptions and only 14 days after purchase, the bag being different than what was shown in the advertisements for the free gift, and then just like these little products that are kind of like those things. And then also there's benefits, forgot this is on the ad, there's benefits in the subscription that you don't get if you cancel your subscription. So they want you to keep the subscription, so they throw like bonuses in there, which is also like they want your money, like they want you to keep buying from them and like be a loyal customer, even though they're not going to give you refunds. So unless it's 14 days after your first purchase, you know what I'm saying, like it's just a sketchy company, weird company, not worth doing business with, especially after how they were extremely non-compliant with me with the whole email and subscription incident. So yeah, I would not recommend them. And if you are going to do a deal with the company, be aware of their refund policy, and be aware, if you are going to buy from this company, try to make it a one-time purchase. Make sure that there's not a little like refund on a little subscription thing that you're doing that's a part of what you think is a one-time purchase on this, and also for other companies. So if you're going to go ahead and buy from this, be aware of the subscriptions. Be aware. Don't get locked in with that. And if you do, if it's part of your purchase, then like do the purchase and then get out of it as soon as possible, unless you want to get a subscription. But I will not recommend that unless you know that you like the product, so that it doesn't hit your bank account 14 days after and you forget about it. It's better just not to get it in the first place. Overall, would not recommend doing it. And if you do, follow my words of advice and don't be foolish with the subscriptions. Try to not get those if you can. That's it. Peace.